Yeah, I had to. I was chatting in chat, which seemed chat worthy. Um, so quick recap. We spent our first day. And there is a really big dude. Um, oh shoot, we got a.
My bad. Sorry about that.
Okay, there we go.
Hey.
Hey.
Um.
Um,
So
so
we
we
spent our
spent our
first day.
first day in the prison, and for some reason that water sound is really loud. I'm not sure why. Man, we spent our first day in the prison. And the food here is okay. They got a lot of eggs and meat though, which is good. Um, they give us a lot of free time, which we can kind of run around and explore things, which is good. Except for I found out that you need to stay within the boundaries because if you try to open containers that are not supposed to be opened, then they shoot arrows at you. Um, Also, we did find out that there is a little bit of different factions, but the prisoners seem to actually be pretty happy here. Um,
How are you up on the roof?
we also
Get
found out,
inside this
huh?
prison, sir.
What
On
about
my
the prison?
on my screen, you're up on the roof.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I got up here,
Yeah, it's weird.
and
Monday was out there
well,
too. I don't even know where Remy is.
I
I'm
can't move
still
right
trying
now,
to, I'm
but
still loading in.
Right.
yeah. So I was in the lunchroom and I met prisoner number 13. I met him eye to eye,
17.
and I had a good chat with him. 17.
Yeah.
It is 17. Okay.
17. Yeah.
I couldn't see because my feet weren't touching the ground.
Right.
I was a little distracted at the time. Um, but we also found out that there is some sewer grates that go underneath the prison cells, which we might be able to use to our advantage. But we also found out in the yard that they used to do gardening, but gardening is not really a thing in the prison anymore. But there may be some tools somewhere. Though when I went to look for them, yeah, that about ended badly. I'm trying to think. What else is there? That was a terrible recap. Monday, you need to do all the recaps from now on.
Hey, Bide, why don't you come on inside, bud?
I when I can move, I will.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way to the front entrance. This is a very secure prison.
I noticed. I don't know how it got out. I didn't want to get out because it's. I'm gonna get shot if I get out.
All right. That's going. That's going. That seems to be working. All right. Ooh, I forgot I made those icons bigger. Now you can actually read our names next to our
Good.
little icons. You can tell which one's lit up green and which one isn't now. All right. So let's see. Monday is getting closer.
I'm still loading in.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Um, and since I'm sure none of you have been here since they fixed. Oh, hey, ooh, look at you appearing right where you left. That's like magic,
How'd you did that?
right? I wonder if he was standing up when he logged out, or if there was some, something like that. Some different translation of time and space. All right. Zoom, zoom, zoom. It's super bright in here now. All right.
Mhm.
So, oh, chat says can't hear Tom.
Huh? No.
Hmm. Do 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 do.
Maybe turn yourself up a bit, because I noticed that Abai was definitely overpowering you.
I even had to go on a Discord to try turn a bite down and turn you up.
Hmm. That's
Sorry,
weird
I
because
didn't mean to be.
I
I've been
have,
messing with some of my mics.
like, everyone sounds equal to me. I haven't had to change anything, and we're all the exact same volume in the call, so it's weird that I would be quiet and be the only one quiet in the stream.
It's slow
Very
sissy here.
All right. I will speak up.
Speak up, son. We can't hear you.
Speak into my good ear.
Did anyone else have like a long load time in? I'm wondering if I should just restart it.
Oh, I had a really long load time in.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay.
Like I was saying, since you guys haven't
Oh,
been here
just as I ask.
since
Boom.
the update, or the redo of the update, I guess, since they fixed all the lag, yeah, it took forever for me to get in here. All right. So yeah, Serdo says he can hear me. Slope, Syria, everybody can hear me. Everybody can hear me. Hey, Orion, I don't know what to tell you, bud. Speaking of, hey, how you doing, chat? Let's see.
Yeah, chat did a thing. They were talking about popcorn so much last week that I don't know if you guys saw. I posted in the Discord popcorn because I got so desirous of eating popcorn. We made some really fancy popcorn and
I
ate it
saw
while I
that.
watched a movie.
Which only us can get to that popcorn though, because you posted it in
Oh.
Kaverns and Klombos Discord instead of the
sorry.
Mars Discord.
Yeah.
Womp womp. So you still.
But I made really nice popcorn.
All right.
What, me?
Let's see.
Oh. Hi.
While we wait for Trone, you guys can finish up your meals. You had your tasteless meat pies for dinner. Anything you folks want to do or say or ask while we wait on Trone?
Are the eggs salted? Or are these just bland eggs? I realized that I was thinking we had really good food because we had meat, we had meat pies, we had eggs, and then I realized all those things would be nasty without seasoning. And I feel like this is a prison, and I'm just realizing the prison food is probably not great.
Yeah, no, they're steamed.
Hey, Tyrone Karam!
What's up, guys?
Hey, all right. Chillin'. We are taking our last actions before the end of dinner. When we left you folks last, you were all coming up with various plans of action on what needed to be done to get out of here. There was discussions of splitting up and doing several plans until one of them panned out. And yeah, anybody wanted to add on before we?
Oh, if you guys look up at the sign right there, the numbers from whatever you have in the background show up on top of the sign from this angle-ish. And I was like, the whole last two streams, I was like, how did he put numbers up on the board? I was so confused. Oh, it's behind. Like, dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, and they line up really well at the right angle too.
They do. They do.
How much is a gear though? That's what I want to know. Back to the game at hand. Monday, anything you want to do?
I'm still loading it in. I will be right there.
That is crazy because on my screen you're totally sitting here at the table
chilling with everybody.
It disconnected me.
Yeah. No,
It disconnected me, but I'm on Luna. So what happens is, even though I got disconnected, it's still running.
Right. I got you. All right. Well, was there anything while you're loading in you wanted to ask or figure out? Or anything like
is
that?
it possible for me to hoard some food and take it to myself for later without getting hit by a guard?
I don't know that there is. Like you might be able to put something like inside your jumpsuit, but I don't know like there I don't know I can't think of a way that you would transport it like safely, first of all. You know, like right now, for example, you're eating a meat pie, so it has like a loose filling, you know what I mean? Um, but possibly like some of the bread or something from another meal.
Okay,
Put
cool,
on
cool,
some
cool. I get
weight.
what you're saying. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then no, I'm just gonna eat my food and oh, I'm gonna also remind the group that hey, maybe we got a lot of ideas floating around for how we get out of here. Maybe we should go over a couple of those ideas and put a plan into action and possibly split the party up in two and take two fronts.
So
All
we had
right.
talked last time about getting access to those, checking out some of those different shelves and stuff out in the yard, but we need a distraction. What did you guys come up with for distractions?
I can fake a heart attack.
That's always the
That's
plan.
honestly a really good idea.
And pick a fight in the yard.
Which causes him to have a heart attack. So then they have to deal with both. So who's gonna punch Trone and make him have a heart attack?
My hand goes up real fast. See? Just did.
That was perfect timing. Remy, you got anything?
Well, I just know that we were talking about how they have a poker game, and how we can either
Ooh.
see if we can start trouble with the guards about how the winner was talking smack or something, or like the loser's mad, saying they cheated. Maybe something like that.
Subterfuge.
Yeah, get them, off their A game
Right, right.
and not trusting the other guards.
Yeah, yeah. There might be a weak link in the chain that you can excuse me.
Further
Take advantage
weaken.
of.
Yes.
All right. Trone, anything you wanted to say to the group or investigate at dinner?
I don't want to see if the mage guys are around. They said I could get magic stuff from them, possibly. See if they have any components or anything that can be used to concoct some sort of something.
You don't see the mage dude that you were talking to earlier. There's some guys in there who might be mages for sure, but not specifically the group that you saw at breakfast.
All right.
All right. And pretty much with that, there's another bell, or another horn rather, and you folks are ushered back to your cells. It is currently 6:30. You folks will be counted outside of your cells, and then be locked down for the evening. So if you guys want to grab cells, after you're locked down, probably about 15-20 minutes later, you guys hear a squeaking of a wheeled cart coming down the aisles of the prison, and there's a little old man. Honestly, probably a little bit younger than Trone, but in way worse shape. He's got, he's hunched over a little bit. He's got a little bit of a cough, and his hair's thinning, but he's pushing a cart covered in library books. And as he goes past, different cells, he'll pass a book or take a book from them and add it to the cart. But you
I
folks.
ask him if he has a
Go ahead.
copy of Prison Escaping for Dummies.
Prison Escape. He chuckles. He says, "I wish. He wish it'd be a #1 bestseller around here." So we got a lot of dummies. And he keeps wheeling his little cart. But he yells over his shoulder. He's like, "Is there anything you're actually looking for?"
Any books on architecture and history?
Yeah, okay. He says he'll take a look, see what he can find. Let's see. Who's in my next cell? Monday. Anything to say?
Well-
or you want to do in your cell?
Well, actually, I am looking for a very thick book.
Oh no. Yes.
That I would like to bluff, and I'm gonna say, you know what, sir? I am an avid reader. I just consume words and letters on the page. And I would love your biggest, most difficultest to read it book, please.
So he says you just want a big book is all.
Yes, please.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I roll a 13.
Fair enough. What do we got? Rooster.
Well, I don't do much reading. You got a book with pictures?
He actually he pulls off the cart. He's got a really thin book with a bunch of pictures, and he tosses it to you through the bars. It's shockingly similar to the holy text that you guys got when you were in the Pili Bananya Islands, in the nearby faraway islands over there.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
This looks familiar, guys. Things the copy that Onceler was looking for.
Let's see, what do we got? Look at him.
Hey, do
no
you by
good.
chance have the Plumber's Guide to Everything Toilets?
The plumber, oh, you mean the big book of toilets?
Hey!
The ultimate plumber's guide?
Did you take my book already?
He's
Please
like,
tell me
"No,
that's not the biggest, bestest book in the library with the hugest words that somebody already stole.
He's
Monday.
like,
like-
no. But,
I need that book.
It's funny. We did just get it back in. He said, I'll make sure to bring it to you the next time I'm out.
Okay. Then, in the meantime, do you have any books about strategies for winning at gambling?
He says, yeah, there's no gambling allowed in the prison. Gambling is completely off limits. Nobody can gamble in the prison. No prisoners are allowed to gamble. We can't have books on gambling. We're not even allowed, cards. We can't even play Go Fish.
Ah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, me too. I grew up playing it, like 103 years ago, as a kid. But
You were a kid 103 years ago? How long have you been running this prison? I mean, carting around in this prison.
I don't even know. So long I forget. Senor Remy, hiding over there in the
Yeah.
shadows.
Do you have the book, The Art of War?
He's like, actually, I do have a copy around the library somewhere. Wait, is that what you want? You want me to find you The Art of War?
Yeah.
Some Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see what I can do. All
Cool.
right, so he ambles off in his cart and wanders down again, collecting and dispersing reading material to the inmates. And at about 8 o'clock, it's lights out. There's another count. Y'all are checked up on again. Head count at the doors of your cell, etc., etc. And then it is lights out. And you are going to be in your cells until the morning, until breakfast time. And you are free to do as you please in your cells until that time.
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure can.
How is this lit? Are there like candles? Are there torches? What's the lighting situation?
Good question.
That is a good question. It's everyone has their own personal lighting source. Some people have candles, some people have little lanterns.
Do I have a candle?
Oh, geez.
He's gonna wax somebody with it.
You do not have a candle.
Okay.
You have.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Just some kind of like ambient in-cell lighting. You do have lights in your cell that you have control of whether they're on and off. You just don't have access to the source of that light.
But some other people do have candles.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. When it's my next turn, I have an idea, but I'll bring it up in my turn order.
All right. Well, why don't we go right back to the top again then, Tron? Anything you want to do in your cell?
I'm going to check the structural integrity of the toilet in my cell.
All right. So you check out your toilet and it seems secure. Like it is definitely, and it may be just your own frailty that might be the culprit, but you don't see a way that of moving it from this side of it, anyways. Like it's securely anchored from underneath somehow.
I love how Rooster's just over there beating his fist against the wall repeatedly.
All right, Monday.
Okay, so am I able to? Do we have the mini teletrons, the pebble ones?
Negative.
I threw mine out.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know what Tron did with theirs, but technically the Tattletale.
They wouldn't work in here because of the anti-magic field.
Oh, correct. That is correct.
The Tattletale would have got it on the way in, anyways.
The plumbing, is it connected to the point where I could like talk to them without other people hearing us?
He's just shouting in his toilet. Hey, what's up, dudes?
Just because of the open layout of the cells, because these walls, like the outward facing walls, they're bars. They're not solid walls. So if you were yelling loud enough for the next cell to hear it, it would be audible like directly across from you, and it's.
And would a guard hear me? That's my concern. I want to communicate with the party without the guards hearing me.
Well, they, as Remy discovered last time, they run pretty regular, like routes.
Hey, sorry about that. It kicked me for a second.
No, you're good. They run pretty regular routes, like as far as like rounds go. There's a set of 4 that work down here, but 2 of them walking in one direction while 2 of them are walking in the other direction. So they have field of visibility for the most part, for the whole stretch of the jail. And then a set of 2 on the next floor up, another set of 2 the next floor up, and then 4 like alternate guards to, rotate in and out. And then there's like 3 shifts a day.
Whoa.
So, depending on the timing and how you want to send the message, maybe.
Okay, so this is what I would like to do then. I would like to wait until the next time we go outside, and then I'm going to communicate with them outside
Okay.
or at lunch, wherever I can communicate with them effectively in that manner.
Gotcha.
So in the meantime, I'm going to meditate.
All right. Rooster? You just punching walls? Bud?
Well, punching walls, checking all the stuff around my cell, see what I can possibly move or
Yep.
get angry with.
You discover pretty much the same thing that our friend in the cell next door, Tyrone, discovered. Like everything inside your cell is pretty securely anchored, and anchored from some place that you can't access it. Like wherever it's bolted from, same situation as Tyrone's cell. There's no way for you to get at whatever's holding it in place.
Okay. Well, that ain't really much other thing to do other to hang out, you know.
All right. Mr. Abide.
Yes, sir.
You're in your cell. What would you like to do?
I am washing my hands.
Perfect.
Then also I would like to this candle that is in my cell. First of all, is it actually a candle, and is it attached to its surface?
It is a candle, and I mean it's as attached to a surface as a wax candle can be.
Okay, well, at least visually for me, the bottom looks like it's a piece of metal, a metal
it's-
candle holder.
Yeah.
Is that, or is that just a visual misunderstanding from my part?
Oh, I see what you're asking. Is it the thing that it is? It is the thing that it is.
Yes. Okay. I would like to take the candle out of the candle holder, carefully set the candle on there, and I would like to try to see if I can mess with the mortar here a little bit after checking, make sure that the guard had just passed.
Okay.
No, I don't see him. I would like to
Alright.
see if I can scrape a little bit at the grout next to the toilet.
All right, go ahead and try.
Is in roll for it, or
No, I mean, it's up to you.
I would like to try to roll for it. What would that be?
I don't know, just investigate, I guess. So like
Investigate, yeah.
wit bonus.
Wit bonus. Wit is. God, I gotta get my cheat sheet out here. Wit. Dang it! I'm a nitwit apparently,
Yeah,
because I got a 6 total.
You are of average wit according to my page.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I rolled a 6.
rolled a 6.
With no benefit.
All right, so you're looking for a way to like dig out the grout around it or
Yeah.
whatever.
I would like to take it out, or maybe try to see if I can get a sample. That way, if I could maybe bring some to Tyrone or something,
All right, so
see if he could chemically
see if you can
analyze it for me.
All right, so you lean down to look at the grout, and you put your
by the way-
hand on one of the posts, to support your balance, and
Uh-huh.
go ahead and put your hand on one of those posts and give it a little. Oh, your toilet creaks and groans as the pipes underneath it just kind of give free. And your
Alright.
toilet is not only askew, you're pretty sure you could move it right off of there.
I quickly push it back as fast as I can, and I sit down on the top and make some more groaning sounds. That was all me. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, perfect. Remy.
I was thinking I could maybe look out the window to see if there's any birds or animals around.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like where you're going with this.
Right. From your cell, from your vantage point, you can see clear over the docks, and there are, obviously like your usual suspects. There's some seabirds around. There's
Okay.
I imagine fish and things like that too. But it's your typical day down at the rocky shoal of the state penitentiary and the Capitalis Praetum docks. You want to?
And you said we could kind of take some food with us.
Yeah, like you would probably be able to smuggle out bread or maybe even the eggs. It was just
Okay.
the dinner was not, it was like loose gravy filled pie. You know what I mean? It was a meat pie.
Okay. Well, I guess I didn't mention I have any food on me at this point or taken any food, so I guess
But that's a good idea for later for sure.
for the next time. Yeah. Is there a way I can try calling to them? Would that be like a roll of some sort?
Yeah.
Call to like a seagull?
Yeah. You can totally try that. Just like a survival check, or what are you?
Animal handling.
Animal
Yeah.
handling?
Animal handling would work, but which one are you? You have
The Beastmaster?
expertise in something, don't you?
I think it's the Beastmaster one.
Right. Yeah, that's your
But-
like subclass, but
Yeah.
oh no, you're survival or no, athletics expert, I think. But yeah, we'll do animal handling. That's probably your better score.
Okay. I rolled an 11.
An 11. All right.
Yeah.
As far as the birds can tell, you're just another bird. There's nothing, super enticing about, none of them really take notice of you. You're just more noise along with the other sea of noises. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So all right. It is lights out. You guys are in your cells. You're doing your thing. People are, obviously settling down for the evening. And it gets to a point where you guys all kind of figure, like, not knowing what the day is gonna hold, that maybe you guys should settle in as well. So there's not a lot to do in your cells, especially if you don't have any reading material or anything like that, other than just lay in your cots. And that being the case, around 10 p.m. there is another count. And
Is somebody writing down all these times when they're actually checking? Because we really need to find out the biggest gap when they don't check. Sorry, I guess I'm supposed to say that in the yard.
no, you're
Sorry,
good.
I'll hold my peace.
I was giggling at chat. But anyways,
What do they say? I guess chat's not moving.
They're
for me.
they're just always talking about popcorn. Abide. That's
I gotta close this. I gotta close it and reopen it because chat's not moving for me.
Oh no. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
So.
yeah, they've been talking a lot. Shoot, I
If,
missed the whole conversation.
Oh, buddy. Don't worry, you'll have
I
time.
gotta scroll back to like the 7th comment.
All right. If everybody wants to roll me a perception, excuse me, a perception check, I'll let you folks know what happens next.
16.
18.
7.
3.
Maybe a coffee table book about a coffee table.
That's what I was. That and then the 1,000 popcorn recipes for Abide is what I was going to
Yes, I need this book. I need it.
Abide, what'd you roll for perception?
Oh, perception. Sorry, I was reading chat. I definitely rolled. Perception is also based off of
Whimsy.
right?
Yeah.
Whimsy. So 16.
16.
Oh, actually, am I what kind of perception check is it? Because is it the one that I'm proficient in?
You know what? You actually asked me that last time if you were proficient in any skill checks like that.
And I'm
I
proficient.
said no, but you totally are. Everybody
Perception.
actually is.
Stealth, perception, sleight of hand, and acrobat.
Yeah, you're proficient in it. But there's also like abilities that you guys are proficient in too. For example, Rooster would be proficient in will check. You know, so that
Okay.
he'd be able to get his bonus to that. You know, as opposed
Okay.
to yeah. But anyways, we'll take care of that later. You said you rolled 16.
Me?
Yeah.
No. So I rolled a 15, but if you're
rolled
talking about
16.
like the things that you're proficient in, it says I get a +6 to perception. Does that apply to all perception checks, or is that
Yeah. Yeah.
okay?
yeah,
Because so then that'd be 21 plus if it's perception based off of whimsy or
Alright.
will.
Whimsy.
So it would be 22.
Ooh, all right. So, around 10 o'clock, right around that last count that I mentioned, which for anyone keeping track is count 8, Remy, you're still like kind of thinking about your birds, looking out the window, you know, checking out the stars, doing your thing, and Monday you're still, you know, deep in meditation. But the rest of you are keenly aware that 4, maybe 5 prisoners escorted by guards walk past your cells on their way towards the kitchen. And they're there for maybe about an hour, and then they make their way back. Abide, you notice one of them is 17, and the other ones are other, like,
Oh, I thought you were saying his age was 17. I'm like, man,
No,
he's
no,
pretty
no.
young to be in here.
No,
What'd he do?
the character's 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
buddy who wanted to hug you
Yeah.
and squeeze you,
Uh-huh.
and call you George. He is one of the members that are escorted down, and then he also the other ones are other heads of the prison gangs. That at least that's what you this being your first day in prison are under the impression of. So yeah. And that's all the excitement until about midnight, when the next count happens. At this point in the evening, what are y'all doing?
You said it's evening?
It is, or was just midnight, and you're gonna have to be up again in 6 hours.
Oh, sleeping.
Sleeping?
I would be sleeping, but somebody claimed my bed. Instead, is there by chance a quill in here and paper, or is it just the books?
Just the books.
Okay, I start
You-
writing
you
on
can
the back
probably
cover
get-
all my.
You can probably get
I
a
start
quill and paper from commissary though.
Okay. Well, then I stare at a book, wishing that I could write down all my popcorn recipes.
Okay.
Because I can't sleep in the bed because somebody claimed my bed,
Don't worry.
and the
buddy,
lights won't let me sleep there.
You've got a bed in the infirmary. All right.
Oh,
Sleeping.
please, no.
Rooster,
Yep, sleeping.
Remy,
Sleeping.
Monday.
You go guai gui foul.
What?
I'm meditating.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
I know that's what meditation sounds like.
You guys sleep for, you're not really sure, honestly, how much time passes. I'd let somebody do a survival check to figure it out by looking at the moon if you really want to. But you are all awoken. It is still dark. It is the middle of the night. And there's guards at each of your cell doors, and they pretty much are just like, let's go. And they bring you each out of your cells and into the hallway. And as you folks come out, you note that on multiple levels, a similar thing is happening at different cells. And you folks are walked down Broadway, away from Times Square and towards the workshops, and led through the workshops and towards the rec yard. Anything you folks want to say and or attempt to do on your way to the rec yard?
So
Someone
this
needs
is
to
like
get
what
their
everything's
keys.
dark, right?
Yeah, everything's dark.
Someone needs to try to steal a set of keys from them.
I will. Do any of these guards seem like they're carrying keys?
They just opened ourselves.
Not obviously, no.
Okay.
And anything you are gonna do, you're gonna have to do in motion because you're being escorted.
Yeah. I might
Is there
do
any
that.
way
We're
I
gonna get?
look side to side for any tools along the walls as we went through that building?
Yeah, I mean it was
Any
the
shovels?
workshop. Yeah, there was hammers, there was screwdrivers, chisels, all kinds of stuff in there.
What is going on?
So why is there a pig in there?
You folks get dragged out into the yard. Dragged, I use loosely. You get escorted into the yard. And there is a large circle of inmates around a single torch in the middle of the rec yard. And at the back of the rec yard there is the warden sitting up atop of a chair, on top of, some stacked tables to give him a little bit of an elevated platform. He's flanked on either side by guards, and you presume, covered by sniper fire from the, tower above. But these guys should be fighting each other. How very interesting. Here, you guys lose aggro real quick. There you go. Now they don't like each other. Fight. What are you guys doing? It's like the game is broken.
Face
All
off,
right.
man.
So anyhow, there is some very brutal fighting going on in this ring, which apparently works just fine when people aren't here, but when I go to show it on stream, it doesn't work at all.
Here, why don't we all step back real quick and then let you toss him down again?
We try, yeah. Don't know that it will do any good, but we can attempt it.
Monday, come here.
Could I also do a survival check on the plant that's right here?
Normally,
Torches blocking their line of sight.
opposing factions fight each other. It's so curious. I don't know what's going on here. Because they don't give two snots. I wonder if they made that change recently.
That'd be kind of silly if they did. I mean, why not have them fight each other?
Really
They definitely
good question.
don't. They're definitely staring each other down.
Yeah, they definitely.
It's like they're actually stuck in their area because they're like not even.
Yeah.
There they go. Oh, sort of. There you go.
This is the slowest fight I ever done seen.
Yeah, what is going on right now?
Are they fighting or kissing? I'm not sure which.
Right?
I think they're dancing.
This worked so much better when it was just me here, I swear.
Is this the head
At
bonking
any
contest?
rate, you folks
Oh, it's
are
a violent
ushered
staring contest.
into the crowd and are witnessing all this going down. And the fight continues until one of them despawns.
Oh,
So, that being the case, this being the scene that is presented to you, in our, do we want to roll new initiatives, or do we want to just keep going in cell order?
let's just do cell order. It's fine.
Cells? Cells? Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cells is fine.
Trone, what do you think about the show?
I'm going to go to the nurse to get my medical pass since I'm 92.
You are, in fact, not allowed to leave, as you decide that this is not for you and head towards the door. You're just kind of strong-armed back to the group by the guards. Monday.
I go up to a guard and I say, "Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach."
He's like, "Oh, don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that." Rooster.
I wanna guess I'm trying to bog on my mind what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing the inmates circled around other inmates.
Yeah.
Guards ushered us out here to witness it with the warden watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many guards are around?
He's flanked by two, but then there's the regular guard, like shift going on up in the tower, which is four snipers and 4 wizards, and then let me think. There's probably like half a dozen over on the stairs that are watching. And then also the regular guard patrol duty at the base of the tower as well. The big rock there that the prison gets its name from.
You said we're inside a crowd of people
Yeah, there's
witnessing this?
there's probably maybe like 100 people total.
Well, I want to ask to see if this is normal, how long this has been going on, and why.
All right, you just asking whoever?
Yeah, just people around me that actually seemed interested in it.
All right. So, you're asking just one of the inmates, or what? Sorry,
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Okay. He's like, "This is fight night, mate. He's like, "You're new, but you'll learn." And you can see after that fight is over, the guard on the warden's left holds up a flag, and kind of waves it, and then puts the flag back down. Bide is next.
So are these ring of people also inmates, or are they guards?
Yeah, they are also inmates. There's a ring of inmates, and then there's was the 2 combatants in the center that were fighting.
Correction, one combatant
to the death. And the ring of inmates is essentially keeping the fight in that area. You know what I mean? They're the barrier around the fight.
Can I try to see if I can find 17?
Sure. Give me a roll.
Based off perception, correct?
Yeah.
20. Not
20.
natural.
Yeah. A dirty 20. Yeah. You can totally see 17 because he stands.
He's taller than
Yeah,
everybody else.
he stands exactly like everybody else comes up to like his belly button. You know, he's he's just
Can I
massive.
go talk
so
to
yeah,
him?
you see him in the crowd.
Or is he too lost in the crowd?
No, you can get to him.
Okay. So I walk up to 17 and I tap him on the elbow because that's about as high as I can reach.
Right. He's like, bro.
Ouch! Oh, that was my face. So I hear, what is going on here? And like, what are the rules to this competition?
The rules? He's like, I'll tell you the rules. He's like, it's real simple. He said the first rule of fight night, you don't talk about fight night.
Oh.
The second rule of fight night is you don't talk about fight night.
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah. No, don't worry, man. It all makes
face.
it. Listen, I'm glad you're here. I figured you guys would be. You're the heroes of Villageville and everything. You know, you got more meat on you than these guys do for sure. But yeah, man. Don't worry. Yeah. Oh, there's another rule. I forgot. There's one more rule. It's if you're
Don't talk about fight night?
No, yeah, that is a rule twice, I think. But the third rule is
No shirt, no shoes. First night you fight.
Yeah, how did you know that? If it's your first night at fight night, you have to fight. So
Who-
don't worry, buddy. You'll
Who's
get
our
your turn,
opponent?
man. You'll be all right.
Oh,
You'll be good.
oh.
You'll be good.
If I don't get killed beforehand.
And
I say under my breath as I walk away.
as if by magic, the warden stands up and he announces the next fight in a thick Texas drawl, which I don't feel like doing right now. He calls out 58 and number 16.
Who's 58 and 16?
Well,
Just random people that we don't know, or I can't remember what my number is.
Yeah, me neither.
It's written on my back, and I can't. My head doesn't turn that far.
this guy right here
I'm a Lego, so it should. But
is 48, or excuse me, 58. And come to find out, you're 16, Abide.
oh, right.
So before you
That's
jump
nice
in
to
there, make sure that you're only wearing your health charm and not your armor. And then go have a fist fight, friend.
just one health charm here.
Yep, you should have a green, I believe, health charm. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Tron, what do you want to do while the fight's going on? Get back
I'm
in
gonna
that
make
ring.
sure it is green. I'm making sure it was green. It is green.
I'm gonna start talking
so-
to some of the inmates and say, why do they stand for this? There's more of us than them.
He says there might be more of them, but they got the guns. And he nods up towards the tower, and there's the wizards up there. You can see, like the four very obvious wizard types, but they're also flanked by that looks an awful lot like flying, young man.
Yeah,
It
there's a
was
lot
not-
of it in there.
So that was not flying. Ouch! You freaking chucked a rock at me.
All right, but they are also flanked by archer snipers, and those are just the defenses that you're aware of so far. For all you know, there could be invisible stalkers outside the gates. You don't know.
Put my hat back on. I put my hat and my shirt back on.
But all right. So
And I go to
Abide
leave the ring.
puts this poor fellow down, and as he does, the warden motions to the guard on his right. The guard on his right holds up a flag and waves it, and then he puts the flag away and waits for the next round. And as that
Can I have
poor
out now?
guy goes down, everybody
I
cheers
have
for
out?
Abide. And
I puke.
yeah, they take you off. You're allowed out of the circle.
They have to
alright.
drag me out.
Yeah. Trone was asking about that. Rooster, what do you want to do?
Oh, it was a Marin show, but I don't know, just watching.
Just watching the fight. All right. Remy?
Yeah.
I want to examine this plant while everyone's distracted. See what kind of properties it
Okay.
has, if it's edible or poisonous.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead
So
and give me a roll.
survival. I got a natural 10. So I don't know. Do I get, what is that bonus with?
Probably
Is that
survival.
whimsy?
But I'll let you know.
Oh, survival.
It's. I mean, like
Oh,
you
so-
could like make a basket out of it if you had to, but there's no. It doesn't have any special properties or something. It's a pretty typical like beach plant.
Do animals like to eat it?
Not so much. It's it's just foliage essentially.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
Okay.
any berries or anything like that.
Okay.
Monday.
Oh, you know what? Real quick, I still pull a leaf off and fold it and put it in my pocket.
Okay. Copy that.
Cool.
Monday.
You
what
got to leave well enough alone.
I eagerly await my turn.
Okay. And that being the case, the next round is called 47 and 13, which is Rooster.
Huh?
You're being sent to the ring, my friend. And he's a big guy. On the bright side, you gave up your skills and your bonus ability point in order to learn how to dodge, so that was pretty smart. Alright, Abide, what do you want to do while Rooster is fighting this massive dude in the ring?
Sorry, I muted myself. Well, while everybody's kind of distracted, you said there's about 100 people here, so this should be filled up pretty good. There's thunder, there's lightning, there's a middle of a fight going on. I would like to try to see if I can open this. Oh my goodness, they're gonna kill me. I would like to try to open this chest while everybody's distracted.
Alright, it's not locked, it's actually, woohoo! Well done, Rooster. Rooster just smoked the dude about twice his size. Very well done. It is not actually locked. It is a storage bin covered by a tarp, and you are welcome to look inside it.
Ooh, that is a ton of granite.
That is a ton of granite. It is so much rock. So let's see. During the fight, Trone, what do you want to do?
Sharpening a piece of wood to use as a shiv.
All right. Go ahead and give me a craft check, I guess.
Gladly. 15.
All right. Yep. Go ahead and grab yourself just like a gray dagger, I guess.
That's awesome.
So Remy.
I'm gonna take. Let's see. I want to take the leaf that I had. I'm gonna take another leaf, and then I'm gonna fill it up with a bunch of sand, and I'm gonna put that in my pocket.
All right. Monday.
I see Abide and I go over to the chest and I'd like to find a rock that's like small enough and spare it away inside of my jumpsuit.
All right. Like just like a fist-sized rock or.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm having inventory issues. All right, and after Rooster puts this dude down, you hear like a couple people be like, "Oh," just a little shocked disbelief that but also a fair amount of cheers of people like super impressed, and they like kind of daps him up on the way out of the ring and everything. And shortly after that, we have number 73 versus number 3. For those keeping track at home, number 3, inmate number 3 is Monday. And Monday, as a monkey paw, which is a martial artist style archetype in our game, their fists are deadly weapons. So even though it looks like Monday is holding a dagger, Monday is in fact holding nothing. They're just deadly. And with that, the action erupts.
Oh my!
He didn't even know you were there.
Deadly.
So I was about to ask what everyone was going to do, but like as soon as the round starts, Monday just springs into action, like faster than you've seen like anything move, and just runs that dude over. Like
I would like to point to the warden and I just yell at the top of my lungs, "That one's for you, baby! That one's for you!" as I leave the circle.
All right, and as he did after Rooster's round as well, he motions to the guard on his right, and he's got a big old smile on his face, and the guard unfurls his little flag and he waves it, and then he rolls it back up and puts it back away again. And now, we are at, let's see, Remy and Trone left, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, that's going to be Remy and number 4. The guy who originally told Abide to move off the table. His number is called, and it will be versus Remy. So you've got just your one charm on, correct?
What's up? Yeah, just I'm pretty sure it's just a blue one, right?
Green one you should have.
Oh, green.
Yeah. But then because you're a wild protector and your mobility and all that fun stuff, you are another class that can dodge. So just letting the chat know all your secret abilities. But you see 4 saunter into the ring, and he comes right for you. He's just as slow as he is big and dumb. So you scramble all around him. You know, he's making big whiffs at you. You know, and if any of them had actually connected, you know, it would have been definitely, you know, lights out time. But fortunately for yourself and for the rest of the party, you're pretty mobile, and you managed to put 4 out of everyone's misery.
I really hope
that,
17 doesn't get called.
uh,
Tyrone, if you get 17, claim a heart attack. Just claim a heart attack.
in between that last round with Remy and 4, there's a couple other rounds that go on. One of them between let's see, 12 and 67. They know each other from the block, and so when it comes time to do the final deal, 12 backs off and he puts his hands up and he's like, I won't do it. And you know, the warden holds out his hand, you know, like gladiator style, you know, with his thumb like level, and then he does it, you know, and tilts it to the downward thing, you know, gives him the thumbs down. And you know, 12 still adamant, will not, you know, not gonna do it, you know, he's friends. So the warden just points up to the tower, and there is a flash of light from the tower that Trone, if you want to give me an Arcana check, this flash of light sears down through the air and just evaporates.
I rolled a 25.
You roll a 25. Okay. So
And that wasn't a natural 20.
right, got you. So you know from like your little experimentation earlier, like the way it looks fizzing out, you know, like magic, and that looked to you as if someone had cast a spell that fizzled out, but through like a giant magnifying glass. If that makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah. Who's throwing explosives into the ring, by the way?
I was simulating the explosion for you.
You need to calm down, sir.
I got a little clip of it.
And then the debris is swept out of the ring, the dust that's left over of 12, and the next numbers called are 99 and 1. 1 being, shocker of shockers, public enemy number 1 as far as the wizards are concerned, Trone.
Nelly wrote a song about me.
And the fight begins. Oh no. Alright, so 99 comes out, and he is, you know, he's not as big as 17 by a stretch, but he's definitely, you know, could have stood toe to toe with 4 any day of the week. And standing next to Trone, you know, the disparagement in size is obvious. You know, it's like cartoonish. You know, it's like standing like a stick figure next to a gorilla. You know what I mean? But Trone comes in quick and fast, pulls out his little shiv and drives it home on his target. And everybody's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And you
I
are
just grabbed
grabbed,
looking at the warden.
Trone, from behind by 2 guards. And you know, as you're being dragged out of the ring, you know, you hear people kind of being like, "Yo, he had a weapon, man. He had a weapon." Like, people are definitely not cool with the fact that you just poke that guy with a sharp stick a bunch. And there's a couple more fights. What do you folks want to do in order? Trone, you are still here, but you have been kind of tossed to the outside of the circle by those guards. What do you want to do?
I just look at them smiling.
Just pulling the crazy old man routine.
Oh yeah.
Copy that. Monday.
That's
With
terrifying.
with your paws still covered in slurp, what would you like to do?
I yell up at the warden and I say, "Let me go again. Let me go again, baby boo. Let me go again."
All right. Rooster.
I just want to see about coming up to the warden, seeing about ask them if there's any way I'm in here for the wrong reasons. If there's any way I can get out.
As you even start like approaching the warden, like the guards near him are like, no, like there. I mean, you might be able to yell to him, but there's no way you're getting close to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay, abide.
Yep.
I kind of lean over to one of the guys. Like, did they respawn? Did they respawn him, or what happens next?
He says, first rule of fight night is, and he just shrugs. Shroom.
Oh.
99. Remy.
So I noticed that the corner of the like this outside is kind of have water, so I want to attempt to catch a fish.
All right, it's shallow. There's nothing really that you're gonna be able to catch a fish with. Like, certainly not. You know, there's no minnows or anything like. You know what I mean? It's
Are there any seashell creatures like in the sand that I can dig up?
Not
Hermit
that you're-
crabs,
not-
clams.
Not that you're aware of now. You know, there might be sometimes, you know, like debris brought by like birds or something, but there doesn't seem to be anything living in the water there. And it being the middle of the night, it would make it even harder to tell, anyways. So,
Hey,
Okay.
Rooster. Rooster, is my head shaking?
And I take another. I take some more leaves
Yep.
from this
Sure is.
plant.
all right.
Pull more off.
Um,
Stuff it in my pockets.
And shortly after you finish packing your pockets with leaves, you folks are, as well as all the other inmates, at least the ones that are still with us, ushered back to your cells.
As
Go ahead.
as the crowd is passing this crate, there's a whole shuffle of 100 people. Can I quick take a peek under this tarp?
It looks exactly like the other tarp, so your guess is that it would be more stone, but if you want to risk
Okay.
it, you're welcome to.
Okay. They look identical. I won't worry about it.
All right. So yeah, it is still dark. It is still the first night that you folks were brought into the rock. And yeah, you're again brought back to your cells. Doors are closed, locked down, and nothing else exciting occurs until 6 a.m. when there is the first horn again. you're all woken up, and as usual, you have your 15 minutes to clean up yourself, or, make yourself presentable, all those things. And then there will be first count outside of your cells. Sorry, I misspoke. At 6:30 in the morning. First count will be at 6:45. And at that count, the guards let you know that some of the crews had accidents on their shifts last night. So they have openings for various positions. And if you guys want to roll initiative and let me know, we can dole out some positions.
13.
Abide?
18.
Monday?
What do you add to it?
Natural 1, baby.
Woohoo. Remy, you add your whimsy.
Okay, just the bonus, right? The +2?
Yeah.
Or the 7 to it. Okay,
Yeah,
just the
just-
+2, so I got 17.
17. And Rooster?
4.
All right. So there are 2 warehouse positions, or excuse me, workshop positions. There are 2 kitchen positions, and there is also someone is needed to work as a floor trustee, which is, you'd be responsible for, trash, cleaning the floors, mopping, but, keep in mind, anything that needs to be swept or mopped, you are now in charge of. So, Abide, you folks are told that these positions are available, and you are the first person to volunteer, and you want which position, if any?
I think I'll take the trash position.
Okay. Abide's going to be a floor trustee. Remy. There's 2 workshops and 2 kitchen positions.
Oh,
I'll do the workshop.
Yes, Abide?
is there popcorn in the kitchen?
There might have been. It's too late now. Let's see.
No.
You're making me hungry for popcorn now.
I know I'm gonna have to go make some after the stream too. Remy, you said workshop.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
And then I have too many numbers on this board now. Abide, floor, Trone,
Definitely kitchen.
kitchen. Gotcha. We have 1 kitchen and 1 workshop left. Rooster,
Kitchen.
kitchen. All right. And then Monday, you can take that other workshop position, or you can opt to take no positions.
I will take the workshop position.
All right. Well, that being the case, Rooster and Trone, they let you folks know that you need to get to the kitchen right. Beeping now. And prepare a stack of eggs and a stack of bread from the condiments and,
This is
and
awesome.
stuff in there in the kitchen. And
Please tell me that you have a kitchen set up.
you
Oh, he
folks
does.
have
That's
your
awesome.
like 15-20 minutes left on your morning time after count. So Abide, what would you like to do?
I don't honestly know.
All right.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Okay, that is totally an
Well,
option.
I would like to try to get a little more sleep in my chair because I haven't been sleeping very well.
Right. That joke is never going to end either because I can't break the bed to rebuild it for you. Let's see.
Also, the fight kind of took it out on me last night, so I
Right.
was
Yeah,
just
it was a
asleep.
hard night. Remy, what would you like to do with the rest of your morning?
I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna be organizing the stuff I collected outside, which is the leaves and the sand.
Okay.
He's got a little
Seeing
Zen
how much
garden
I
going.
have.
Are you
No,
gonna,
I'm starting to test the sturdiness of the leaves and seeing if I can fashion them into like a rope
okay.
of some sort.
All right. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and give me just an investigate check, and then Monday, what are you doing with your morning 15 minutes?
I am going to be pretending to be very litigious and read that very large book.
You haven't received the large book yet.
Oh, in that
Yeah,
case, I'm doing push-ups.
That was just last night. All right. So
I rolled a 5, by the way.
you rolled a 5. Okay.
Actually, well, plus 2, right? I rolled 7.
Yeah. It would be very, very difficult to make a rope out of this in the long run. But yeah, with that, you folks are ushered to the kitchen where hopefully breakfast awaits you. Do 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 boom boom boom.
Like 2x.
Tron,
Hey, Kevin, I want
Tron's
to check out
dropping
the.
eggs for y'all. That's hilarious. What's that, Rooster?
I want to check out the grates.
The grates. All right.
Grates.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Uh, 18.
18. Yeah, they're actually like wide gauge grates. They seem to lead down into kind of the same kind of cistern system that the rest of the prison is connected to. Like and you haven't experienced it yourself yet, but you can tell that this is where they like dump out the mop buckets. This is where they get rid of a bunch of like food scraps. They're not really trying to it's not like they're trying to keep the pipes clean. You know what I mean? They are fully utilizing this as like somewhat of a garbage disposal, but also where all their dirty water and all their waste product and all that goes to. Was there anything specifically you wanted to know about
Structurally,
grates
see the
and what you
strength on them. I
see?
stomp on them, put pressure on them.
Right.
My weight.
They are shockingly resilient. And like most of the rest of the prison, you can't see any way to get at what might be securing it down.
I got you. Yeah.
All right. You guys made your stack of eggs and bread.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's
I'm already been
processing.
passing it out. I don't know if you're watching.
This is all processing. All right. Yeah, no, I saw you passing out the egg. That's pretty funny. But yeah. All right. So while you guys are dealing with food, Abide, Remy, and Monday, you folks have the option again to have a free turn.
I walk up to the counter. I'm like, "Hey, Rooster!
Yeah, man.
Hey, Rooster!"
I go over there like Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Oh,
Don't talk to my cooks while they're cooking.
Sorry. You should check the store cupboards to see if they have popcorn. I got an idea. Just catalog it. I sit back down.
All right. Remy or Monday?
Looking for popcorn to eat.
I'm just gonna take some of this leftover bread, and I'm gonna put this in my pocket.
Okay. Monday?
The man who steals everything.
Is
Yeah.
that
gotta
a
clean your
menu
cellar.
on the wall?
It's more like, what they're serving currently. It's not really like it.
Okay, I'm gonna stand in front of it and out loud, I'm gonna say, "Look at me! I read a lot. I'm reading this right now to see what we eat. I'm intelligent."
Okay.
Baseball.
Okay.
No, it's part of my out of character. It's part of my master plan. Okay.
Okay.
He has a master plan. Don't mess with
John
him.
just shakes
All
his
right.
head.
All right. So, how's it going in here with your cooking? Almost done with the eggs. Almost done with the bread. Not even close to done with the
Yeah.
bread, but we're gonna pretend.
I got the bread, some of the yeah. I
All
picked the whole almost the whole stack up.
There you go. So yeah, you guys finish up serving out to all the other inmates, and you are also presented the opportunity to join your friends and eat breakfast. That being the case, Trone, what would you like to do?
I'm going to stay in here and clean some dishes and take a survey of all the cooking utensils that are in here.
Okay. Rooster?
I'm gonna look around the cupboards for some popcorn, and I guess I'm gonna roll, see if I find anything, or
All right.
eight, an 8.
All right. You did not find any popcorn, but you did find a full stack of corn.
Like regular corn that can't be popped, or like popcorn but on a cob.
Okay, well I'll leave it there, and I'll come and sit down and eat breakfast.
All right. All right.
I'll tell about it to find some corn down. No popcorn.
Oh, is it like corn that's soft? Or is it like corn that's on a cob that could be popped later?
Are you asking me or Rooster?
I'm asking Rooster.
I
He's the one
didn't.
that did the investigate check.
I walk out there and I drop esquites on the table for, like, it ain't popcorn, but here.
Oh, darn it!
I hope chat is happy they've completely derailed my campaign.
I really want.
We've got
popcorn.
popcorn, and that's what's important.
Well, I really want popcorn because I think we could use it as a distraction. If we take all the popcorn and we put it in something, we
Dude.
could blow it up as a distraction or to open a
If you
container or
invented
something.
popcorn in Lego Fortnite, that would be wildly distracting, actually. I'm sure the guards would definitely fall for it.
Well, just think about how loud popcorn is. You could there's something's exploding over there. You should go check it out. Or could you put a bunch of popcorn in a container to blow up the container when it explodes? I don't know. I'm just
Maybe.
thinking.
I mean, I don't know the physics of it in Lego, but maybe. All right. So, if you folks have nothing else you would like to complete at breakfast, it transpires without incident. At 7:20, breakfast was at 7. The morning work detail signal sounds, at which point Trone and Rooster, you guys will clean up whatever's left to clean up in the kitchen, and Bide, you can clean anywhere you want in the prison. You are a floor trustee, which allows you access to pretty much every area in the prison once a day. And Remy and Monday, you are escorted with the other inmates who work in the workshops down to the workshop. So we'll start with you two. We'll go down to the workshop and decide what building in the prison you would like to clean today.
Let's start by cleaning the... Oh, I've already been in the infirmary. Let's clean the library.
Okay.
Just cleaning up here, guys.
All right. So you two are brought down to the workshop. It's explained to you that anytime you want to cross one of these checkered lines, you need to ask permission first. And a guard needs to attend you and have given you permission and essentially watch you as you cross the line. It's explained to you that you're here to do labor. They get various orders from the mainland, and it is up to you to produce those goods in a timely fashion. And that's just part of your sentencing is labor. So to begin, they let you know that they're going to need a stack of flexwood rods, and they're going to need a stack of marble slabs. And you folks are left to it. You are supervised by a guard who's sitting there at the bottom of those stairs. And yeah, that's where you folks are at. We got Abide in here cleaning up the library. Abide, is there anything you'd like to know about the library?
Yeah, just curious as I'm kind of reading these titles of the books a little bit, and then also just cleaning underneath here a little bit, making sure, can I do a perception check, see if there's anything, if I can gather any information from this?
Information from, sorry, what?
From this whole setup here.
This whole setup here? Okay. Yeah, give me a roll. Excuse me.
Perception. Okay. And then that perception is based off of...
Whimsy.
Whimsy. 11.
11. Okay. Even with an 11, you can tell that...
Perception. Oh, I'm sorry. Perception. Yeah, so I have actually 6 plus 6 in that.
Right.
So 7... So it'd be 17.
17.
I forgot to add that. Sorry.
Even with a roll like a 17, you can tell that this is like the librarian's main like hangout area. There's lots of books covering the whole surface of a huge, heavy wooden desk. And there's a shelf up above it, but you notice that behind one side...
Cat, shh, cat. Gotta be quiet. We're streaming right now.
Behind one edge of the desk, one of the stacks of books, you can see a big hinge. Like behind the desk, there's a big door.
Ooh.
All right. And with that, you folks finish your cleaning. You're released back into the block.
I ain't done cleaning yet.
Sorry. When you're done cleaning, you'll be released back to the block. You guys will have, like you had the first day, the free time. You guys will have that in the afternoon. While these folks are still at work, or excuse me, the rest of the morning before lunch, while these folks are still at work. So Monday and Remy, what would you folks like to do down here in your happy workstations?
I would like to take a perception check. I'm not going to do anything today other than like meet the requirements and just watch to see if there are any ways that I could easily sneak out with small amounts of stuff at a time.
All right. Well, you know that the first step of making you folks' flexwood rods and your marble slabs is you're gonna have to cross this line to get the goods out of the service. As mentioned, you have to ask permission, etc., etc. A guard is watching you the whole time, so getting the materials, like they know, the quantities that they have, and they know what they're supposed to get back. So it might not be as easy to do that, but yeah, why don't you folks go ahead and jump across. Whoever's doing the slabs, do the slabs. Whoever's doing the rods, do the rods. And Remy,
Is
anything-
slabs. While I'm working, I'm taking a little bit of the bread that I have, and I'm kind of placing crumbs of it in like the corners of the work areas, hoping to attract rats.
Okay. All right. Cool. Trone, are you back on the block yet?
Heading back there now. This is the cleanest this kitchen's ever looked.
How many slabs do they need again?
Whole
As many as you can do? Oh.
stack of slabs. Stack of slabs, stack of rods. All right. Trone, what do you want to do on the block?
I'm going to pay attention to anything that's going on between like inmates and guards, like back aisle talk type stuff.
Okay. Give me a roll.
26 on insight.
Oh damn. You don't see so much going on between inmates as guards as you do between guards. They seem to be periodically throughout the day, like they slip each other a little note or, some snippet of information. And you see that information over the course of the day work its way to the warden. Like that slip of paper will change hands like 3 or 4 times, but it always works its way to the warden.
And I'll take note of the jumpsuit numbers I see doing that.
Take note of what?
The jumpsuit numbers people are wearing that are doing that.
No, it's the guards.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
If I misspoke, sorry. Yeah, not the inmates,
no,
but you see
see
the
if they have
guards.
name tag or anything.
Okay. Rooster?
Yeah, I don't know. I checked all the bins and everything. I looked in this combo, and this thing is some shells. I just wonder if I can use them for anything.
What? You said there's shells and stuff in the composter?
Yeah.
I mean, they are in fact resources. They are the resources as they appear. So,
Gotcha.
I don't know what
Other
necessarily.
than that, I wonder if I can pot some of his popcorn. Cook some of his popcorn and give it to a bud.
All right. You don't see a microwave or any, and
Well, I found some corn. I can roast it.
Right.
You know.
Did you find any cooking oil though? That's it. Yeah. All right, but after you clean the kitchen, you're released back onto the block. So what would you like
It is
to
an
do on the
integral
block,
part
sir?
to our escape.
Well, actually, we did get oil from the eggs, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't. No, that's bacon. Never mind.
All right, what do you got, Rooster? Anything?
Nothing.
All right.
I'm back in the cell.
Copy that. So that brings us to a 9:30 work break, which is when you guys actually return back to your cells. There's like a 10-minute break. If Monday or Remy want to do anything during that break, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you folks head back to the kitchen to cook, and you guys will come back to the cells to go to lunch in, now for 15 minutes from now. And you folks for lunch need to make a stack of bread and a stack of meat, please.
Meat pies.
And meat, cooked meat. So while that's going on, you three are back on the block again. Because Bide, you clean in the mornings. You're off in the afternoons. So anything you folks want to do while you're on the block?
Start putting ingredients in for the bread.
All right.
So we're not allowed to go out to the upper cell limits, correct?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Like you might be able to go up there, like if you were cleaning or something, but
Yeah. Well, my
you-
cleaning shift is over, so.
you guys can come back down on the block if you want. Monday and Remy. What was that, Abide?
Well, I was like, well, I don't have to clean. I don't clean in the afternoon, so I'm good.
Okay.
Hey Remy. Hey Remy.
Yes. What's up?
Guess what I found? I was cleaning the library. And there's like a hinge behind the table, like in the library. I think there might be like a secret door or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, pass the word.
I'll pass it.
Good. Okay, good.
All right. And on that note, there's another bell, which returns you folks to our happy little home in the dining hall.
Monday and we're coming to the hall too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Everybody.
So on the way.
Everybody is now. Well, they're cooking currently. You guys, like we did for breakfast, will have a turn. To everybody do something. They'll come join you. You'll have a turn. We'll just keep going out through our day like that.
On our way, I relayed the information to Monday as well. That in the library there was a hinge to a potential secret door.
I fear Monday may have disconnected. Oh no, here they come.
Oh no.
All right, so you folks get your lunch. It is one bread, one cooked meat.
I can use the grill from out here.
Nice. But would any of you like to do anything on your mini free turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'd like to sit down with. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say. I want to look around for possibly. I'm gonna spread more crumbs along the walls and stuff, and I'm looking for where rats can be, if I see any.
Bide's like, I've been following you around all day sweeping. What are you doing? Sorry, you wanted to spread the crumbs, and what was the last part?
Like, I don't know if I need a perception check to see like if there's any like holes, like cracks, for like where rats would go in and out of.
Yeah, give me
potentially
a roll. Well, we'll see what you find.
Let's see. Oh. All right. 8 + 2, so it's 10.
You don't see any like obvious spots, but you also know that like rats can get into pretty much anywhere, like even spaces that doesn't seem like they should have been able to fit. But
Okay.
you do find a couple spots that are more likely than others, and so yeah, you focus your crumb trails around them. And Monday.
Yes.
What would you like to do while you eat your or lunch? It's lunchtime now.
I will. I think I'm just gonna eat my lunch and contemplate everything I've learned today.
Oh, okay.
You aren't gonna read any signs?
All right.
No, I think it's pretty clear that I'm intelligent and I like to read things.
There you go. That guy's really smart. Have you noticed? So yeah, and with that, you folks finish your cooking in the kitchen. Feel free to come out and join. Rooster, what would you like to do?
I ain't got nothing, man.
All right.
Nothing whatsoever. Nothing for this.
Tron?
I'm gonna go into the little church area.
No, okay. One of the guards like, hey, food now.
Look behind you. Food's been out.
No, he means it's time to eat, not time to be in the chapel.
Does a patented old man grunt and sits down and eats.
Right on. All right, so you folks are all now back in the lunchroom, united once again. You guys have worked a couple shifts in the kitchen. You guys worked your morning shift in the shop. Abide has found some things, and here we are. So Trone, what do you got?
I've got a lot of things I can use as weapons in that kitchen, and fires I can start as a distraction.
Hey, whisper, whisper, whisper. I tell about the secret.
Ooh, about the secret door.
Yes.
And then I do a little whisper and say how I've been spreading my crumbs, hopefully try to catch a rat. And then
I loudly exclaim, "You! You've been cleaning up your freaking crumbs for the last 2 hours!
No, because I can...
You need to be more careful or you sprinkle those."
Listen to me. I can talk to the rats. I can have them investigate the secret passage, and they can tell me what's going on.
Oh.
And they say I'm the crazy one.
That's such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
That is a really good idea.
All right. Hell yeah.
Just need to find the rats. So if you find any, be nice to them and try to get them to me.
I bet you the green guy knows where one
Remy?
is.
Remy?
All right. Rooster, what do you
afraid
got
of
there,
rats.
bud?
What's that?
What do you got there? Anything to contribute to the plan making?
No, I just making food. Nothing really.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, do I know that he's trying to capture rats?
Yeah. You guys are all
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
at the table.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I take some food and I give it to him and I say, hey, this might help a little.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. And Trone and Rooster both give me a perception check, please. I forgot to do this earlier.
I'm going to use my lucky talent because I rolled a 2 the first time, and I rolled an 18 the second time.
Okay. Rooster?
10.
10. All right. So about halfway through the lunch shift, Rooster Trone elbows you, and he's like, "Watch," and he nods towards one of the inmates who's in line, and you recognize him from the night before at the fights. He's one of the guys, obviously, who won. And when he gets up to his place in line, and gets up to the counter, the guy who's serving gives him an extra egg. And same thing through the rest of the meal. Tron will nudge you once in a while and point, and there's some guy who's getting 2 pieces of bread, or a guy who's getting 3 eggs, or but no clear explanation for why other than you recognize them from being there last night. All right. That brings us to afternoon work details at 12:20. You guys are released. Trone and Rooster, you're released back to the kitchen to clean if you so desire. Remy and Monday, you are brought back to the workshops to finish whatever work you didn't finish this morning, and wrap up whatever loose ends you need to there. And Abide, you are released back onto the block. Again, you can do whatever you want in the block, except you cannot go in anyone else's cell. You can only go in your own. And yeah, we'll do... Shoot. I just noticed what time it is. It's 9:55. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to clip it right there?
I think that's a pretty good spot.
Yeah. Like, we managed to make it through, a whole night and a whole day.
Deja vu.
Right? Deja vu all over again.
Yep.
Actually, speaking of Rooster, while you're doing the dishes, give me an insight check.
5.
5? Alright, roll it again.
Yeah.
Because this is something I'm going to tell you whether you know it or not. What'd you get on your reroll?
Finally, a 20.
Alright, perfect. Because it hits you with a sudden flash of realization. Like, last night had been giving you a weird feeling this whole time. Like, you've been in lots of battles, you've been, like, you're starting to remember a little bit of your time in the loop, you're used to people, like, despawning, There was something else, though, about it that really, like, was getting under your skin a little bit, just kind of nagging at you, and you couldn't figure out what it was. And as you're standing there in the kitchen washing dishes, you realize that all of you are in a cage, and you're fighting for some monster's entertainment. And it reminds you remarkably of a dream you once had. And as you remember the dream, you remember the last words that were said to you in that dream, which were, "You may have escaped your punishment tonight, but you'll find Playwellia has other ways of punishing you." And on that, everybody roll initiative! And we'll do the outro.
8.
15.
2.
3.
17. Well, 8. Well, 19.
17. Which was 2 and which was 3? You both did a voice.
Me. 2.
3.
I'm 17.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of 17s, Remy, take us out, bud.
Oh. Well, despite all our rage, we're still just minifigs stuck in a cage. But we're hanging in there.
There you are.
So we're having a plan come together. I'm kind of excited to see where it goes. And, yeah, just have to tune in next week to see what's going to happen.
And what's going on in this crazy prison? Heck yeah.
What's with all the rats?
Right? Right. And what's convenient is you know somebody on the cleaning crew, so you could actually make sure those crumbs don't get cleaned up.
That's true.
Very smart. Very smart.
My job to clean.
And that brings us, if you have nothing else, Remy, to Rooster.
As always, I enjoyed hanging out with y'all. I mean,
Heck yeah.
it's fun to come and play. I'm completely lost right now. I know that much. I'm trying to piece stuff together.
Yeah,
But
it's hard, man. And keep in mind, like, this is literally, you guys have slept one night in here. You know what I mean? and
Right.
and didn't even sleep that, for most of it. You were in the middle of a well, like I can imagine it's a legal fight ring,
Yeah, still trying to
So,
wrap my head around that too.
yeah.
But thanks for everybody showing up. I
Hell yeah,
duly appreciate it.
absolutely.
That's about it.
All right, Abide Guy.
I got a special message for those of you guys that are all at home.
Oh wait, I skipped
I need you to
Trone.
write. Okay, never
I'm
mind.
so mean. Trone, I'm sorry. I was going by the wrong set of numbers again.
That's all right. He
His
started
abacus
he
is
could go
broken.
first.
Yeah.
He started his. He could go first.
Oh, yeah, wait. I gotta know which one to have on camera. There he is. All right,
I got a
Abide.
special message for y'all peoples at home. I need you to get off your butt and go check to make sure your toilet is bolted down to the floor and there's no secret passage underneath it. Also, if you have a bookshelf, I need you to go walk over there and whack it and make sure that there's no secret passage behind there, because you never know what might be behind there. If you have some rats, you could ask them.
All right. That was Abide Guy with his ancient words of Lego Fig wisdom, as always. Thank you, Abide. And now, Trone.
Stone Cold Steve Austin now. Not afraid to prison shank someone bigger than him.
That's right.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. We do appreciate it. We do this because you all want to come and watch us do it, not just because we're having fun doing it, because we truly do all build together. I've been goofing around trying to build a Warhammer sword frigate. It's a pain in the butt, but it's fun.
Heck yeah. I saw that earlier. I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but I saw you posted a version 2 of it. I meant to go check it out, but I haven't had a chance yet.
First one was horrible.
But yeah, man. Thank you as always for coming out as well. And that leaves Monday. Monday.
Hey guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us at the Long Tom Lounge every Tuesday night for K&K between 8. I'm sorry guys, I'm a little under the weather right now. It's hard to do it in one take like normal.
You're good. I was giggling because I was trying to get you on camera, but your character was like looking to the left, and I don't just the way your character was looking along with the introduction was just like very, I don't know. It was like one of those.
Thank you.
It was like a talk show. You know what I mean? It was like you're like leaning over at the camera, like, "Hey, everybody," you know. Like,
Yeah, well, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait for next week to see if we can get out of this mess.
Heck yeah. And thank you, Monday, as well. Yeah, I'm Long Tom. This has been Kaverns Klombos, Long Tom Lounge. With Abide Guy, Monday Olives, Remy Lexington, Rooster 81, and Trone Karam. All their pages, or their handles at least for their YouTube pages, should be linked in the description already. Definitely go check out their stuff. Amazing range of things we all do. And thank you once again to all of you in chat for coming out. We really enjoy having you guys out here. One day we will figure out the popcorn thing. I promise it's gonna happen. But in the meantime, I'm gonna let you folks all get on with the rest of your lives because we got a storm trying to knock down the prison. And yeah, I think we ought to get out of here, guys.
Later, chat.
Yeah, say goodnight, adventurers.
Roger that.
Oh no.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
And thank you all once again. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.